Welcome to Massive Beers. My name is Matt. We do the beer stuff here. Counterweight. I dig me some Counterweight. Visited Counterweight for the first time and only time when I went to visit Steven from Connecticut. And yeah, he's the one who gave me this beer. Beer Tupalooza, post Beer Tupalooza. We drink beers, Steven bring beers. I come home with beers, we review beers. Here we go. Endless Vista. Counterweight, India Pale Ale. Where we got the ABVs? Where are the ABVs? 6.2. Here it says, Endless Vista India Pale Ale delivers notes of clementine and mango with subtle aromas of berry and pine. Set your sights among this bright and hoppy landscape. We have canned on 10/3/24. Okay. It's 10/18. Steven's bringing the freshies. Yeah, it's like a weird kind of geometric pattern mandala kind of thing going on. I can get down with that. Counterweight. I just loved my visit. I had a blast. They had a little smoky jam on. They had some great hazies, all that kind of fun stuff. So we are hoping for the best. Label-wise, anytime you give me geometric patterns, some kind of weird shaman-like kind of ritual thing, I'm okay with it. Beer-wise, there's beer there. Not there, because you can't see it, because I'm hitting my microphone with it. Yeah, there you can see it. Yeah, looks like an old school, new school hazy, in that it has this orange core to it, but it's not super turbid, and just a hair darker than what you expect from today's super New England style hazy. So I expect a little bit of malt vibes. Yeah. Not necessarily a bad thing. You don't have to run away when someone says they get malt characteristic from an IPA. Believe it or not, that's okay. You'll be okay. But I will tell you what, that nose is bonkers good. Bonkers good. Because it's giving me vibrant, like this clementine mango thing. What did they say clementine in this? Am I just remember? Yeah, clementine mango. It is that. It is that fruit juice kind of medley. It very much is. A very ripened, nice, boisterous with this cool little green fluttering around in the background. So it has this kind of semi-shaved edge sweetness, but I think you're getting a little bit of hard candy sweetness with it. So it's going to be a sweeter 6% IPA without being overly cloying, at least after what the nostrils lead me to believe, with this big fruit flavor. And I think you might get a elevated green portion out of this. Not necessarily like hot pellet or a weedy green or dankiness. I think more grassiness could be coming with this. Like a very promising nose, very vibrant, huffs up your nose holes way more than 6.2%. Let's dive in. Cheers. That's delicious. Especially for 6.2%. You know, I keep kind of forgetting that it's that ABV level. Turn my fan down. It's getting chilly. It's getting the fall months. 72 degrees in here right now. And that, in my shed here, that's actually quite cool. That it has no kind of like, it's its own standing structure, no, attic out on its own. But yeah, this old shed. No, this is definitely giving, it's giving those sweet kind of citrus vibes. It's giving a sweet kind of tropical fruit kind of vibes, but without being overly cloying, without being that hard candiness, something in between that confectionery hard candy thing like I kind of alluded to. There's a little bit of soft green in this, nothing too aggressive. It's not necessarily grassy green, but it's this nice kind of sub-beastery weed kind of greenness without being too kind of crap weed. And honestly, it finishes while sweet. It finishes with a relatively dry palate, so you want to go back for more. 6.2%. So this is where this beer kind of, I don't want to use the words jumps the shark for me because I don't even know the answer to this question, but the price point on this is really honestly the sticking point of this beer for me. You say I can get this beer at 6.2%. Giving me those vibes in today's market, mind you, at sub $16, I'm buying it all day. All day. All day. Because I think it appeals to a lot of different people when it comes to like what it's trying to do. I think this is very much an old school, new school hazy. I think there's a lot of old school brewery. I think there's a lot of old school New England style IPA in this. And I don't mean New England style hazy IPA. I mean like New England IPA. Sure, they're hazy IPAs, but you're talking about the Alchemist. You're talking about Philhead. You're talking about Lawson's. There's that DNA in this beer. There's definitely a new school approach to it also. So it's kind of delivering on both ends of the spectrum, and then it's not just leaning into one or leaning into the other. It's taking the best of both worlds and just making for a really tasty, really fun beer that is juicy, fun, new school, but also bittering, not afraid to be bitter, and that cool where it wants to finish a little bit dry. Appreciate the crap out of it. This is delicious. Counterweight. I like you. I like you a lot. There you go. Let's go steady. So there you go. I don't know what else we want me to say other than the label, that clementine mango kind of thing, absolutely spot on. Brings you this cool green, nice mouthfeel without being turbid, drinkable, and with that subtle, weird, it's sweet, but it finishes with a subtle dry finish. You're getting the best of all the worlds. Is this one of the better IPAs I've had? Is like, yes. Mount Rushmore status, probably still on the outside looking in because there are probably 4 that I've done, and it sounds like a broken record, I know, but they really have to amaze me beyond any means. But like I said, I get this to me sub $16 a 4-pack. I'm buying it on the reg. Delicious. Value and availability, don't know. Let me know. And leave you with, if you like what we like this. If you like IPA. I say that in the most generic sense of the word. But if that new school, old school, if you dig on the old, Alchemist, Lawson's Fiddlehead tip, you will dig on this without a doubt. So there you go. We're reviewing the books. Hopefully you enjoyed Counterweight. Have you been to the brewery? If you had our beers, what's your favorite beer? Down there. Have you had this beer? Down there. Let's talk about it. Hopefully you enjoyed our review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little bit of a IPA right now. We'll see you next time. Cheers, y'all.